I'm Rita Cook, and my co-host today is
Terry Murphy.
Terry Murphy, and Terry is possibly going to be my co-host for a while,
Yeah,
because I
hopefully.
think we seem like we kind of both have the same ideas about things. So you're a drummer, right?
Yeah.
Where do you drum?
I play everywhere in Dallas,
Okay.
Midlothian, Fort Worth,
All right.
Arlington, wherever.
So he's moonlighting as a co-host for a political show. We're going to talk about my Down the Rabbit Hole column that's been going on now for 24 weeks. What is that? 4, 8, 12, 16, 5 months. Wow. And so everybody knows what I'm, thank you, producer back there. Everybody knows that I'm like what I think about all the stuff going on in the world. And so let's chat about some of the major things going on this week. And
Okay.
one of the things, so the thing that really has me really concerned right now is the Ohio train derailment, which is Norfolk Southern, as we know.
Mhm.
And we were just talking about the fact that so the chemicals, and like correct me on this, but the chemicals when they were burning them, which was ridiculous, turned into a form of Agent Orange. Is that correct?
That's what they say.
Okay.
And that burning is kind of a crazy thing too. Was that an accident? Was it done on purpose, or was it a cover-up?
Well, the burning was, for some reason they decided to burn it.
Yeah.
But we don't know why the train, they said that the train wheels were so hot that that something happened with that. So they exploded.
Yeah.
And they had been told, they told the conductor, if you stop the train, we're going to fire you.
Yeah.
So that's what I was told.
Yeah. That's
And then,
the story.
yeah, exactly. I mean, this is all I want to say about, and everybody knows how much I do not care for BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. Of course, guess who are the top shareholders in Norfolk Southern?
No.
BlackRock, but yeah. And I just want to put Alan Shaw's name out there. He's the CEO of Norfolk Southern, and he's also affiliated with the World Health Economic, or the World Economic Forum. The World Health Organization is a whole other issue that we don't even have to talk about right now, because they're trying to take over all
Yeah, that's
kinds
another
of
story. All again.
So what do you think about the fact that this plane crashed in Little Rock, that was going to
Very
Ohio?
suspicious, but as you were saying earlier, the weather played a big role in it. But if there wasn't weather, it'd be really suspicious.
Well, what do you think about the U.S. patents that are out there right now that are weather modifications?
Well, that's another issue, but another whole segment. But yeah, there's a lot of that going on. I think with our knowledge, and a lot without our knowledge. I think they just go ahead and do what they want.
Mm-hmm. Right. What do you think we need to do about it?
What can we do about it, right?
I don't know, because somebody was actually telling me that, I was like, well, let's all go vote, and
Right.
vote people out that we don't care for.
Right.
But now supposedly that's a big deal too, because they're fixing the producer's trying to say something.
The mayor of Chicago is no longer the mayor.
Okay. the mayor-
Lightfoot,
Okay.
she's very liberal. She's got 2 Democrats.
So, well, there you go. So thank you, Charlie.
Yes.
So it can happen.
It can.
I mean, I'm going to run for politics. I'm pretty sure of it,
I think you should.
because I think that, and I think we both agree that I don't know if you go in and vote for Republican or Democrat, but I don't. And so, what do you think about people that are like so gung ho about doing that these days?
Well, I think that there's a lot of people that really don't have all the evidence and the facts,
Right.
and they go with what they see on whether it be YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and it's really not the true story. So
Or CNN or Fox or
yeah,
and those I just
Tucker Carlson.
yeah, I'm not sure what I think about him.
I kind of like him.
He's an interesting character, isn't he?
Yeah, they're scared, and that's another thing to talk about is all the footage that he just acquired.
I don't know about this.
Oh, 44,000 hours of footage with when all that was taking place in the over everything that occurred just recently.
Mm-hmm. The train derailment?
No, this is
Nord Stream pipeline?
oh, is it?
The insurrection.
Yeah, right.
January
The so-called
6th.
insurrection.
Okay, yeah.
I couldn't remember the name that they were
Yeah.
calling it, because it really wasn't.
It wasn't an insurrection.
But yeah, they gave him all that footage of all people to give him that footage.
Wow.
And everybody's kind of up in arms because you know what he does with stuff. But I like what he says.
Mm-hmm. I think that I can't figure him out only because Fox News, CNN, all the mainstream news stations are owned also by BlackRock, Vanguard,
Yeah,
State Street.
yeah.
So I don't know where he fits into that. But normally, like a lot of people accuse me, oh, you watch too much Fox News. I'm like,
Right.
I don't even have a television, people. You know, it's some of this stuff you don't have to watch TV to see there's something going on.
No.
You know, 2 or 3 times it's a coincidence. 10 or 20 times you're an idiot if you still believe that it's.
A lot of idiots out there.
Right. Right.
It's bad.
But so I don't know what we can do about it though. I mean, do we just let them sink with the ship and then we sink with them because?
Well, it's the young kids that really have to deal with all this. You know, older people, they're kind of at the end of the thing, but you know, the young kids, as they are in there voting their politicians in and stuff, they're the ones that have to make the changes. It's not us.
Well,
I don't think we can do a lot.
no.
Our vote does count,
Yeah.
but
But does it because they fix the machines and you know all this? Do we really need mail-in ballots? I mean, I didn't. Do you think we do?
I don't. I hadn't really thought about that, but you know, if everything really mattered, I'm not going to say who I voted for, but I don't know how we got the president we got now.
I'm not even sure if it's really him or if he's wearing a mask. And it's not even a good mask sometimes. And that's a whole other story. The
I don't
CIA
know.
has talked about
I
that
don't know.
before. I mean, if you and I went into a foreign country to, you know, spy,
Yeah.
do you think we'd go looking like this? Or would we wear a mask if that were possible so nobody would be able to identify us?
You know, I don't know. It's kind of a crazy thought.
Well, the CIA has already said that they had a mask program. There was a woman who worked
No.
with, yes,
Really?
I'm not kidding you, and she explained it all. Yeah, I mean, this is not just some far-fetched thing I wrote up, and I was kind of surprised myself because it's like it's a great idea, but it's the truth. Can you imagine?
It's the first I've heard.
Well, we'll have to talk about that next week because he hasn't done his homework
Yeah,
because he
I'm going
didn't
to
really
peel mine
know.
off right now.
He didn't really know. I know you're Biden, aren't you? What do you have to say, Joe?
I'm not reading a teleprompter incorrectly, so I think I'm okay.
I know you didn't fall down on the way in. So.
Yeah, no.
He can't read.
Okay, what else do we have to say today? So there was one other thing that was a little concerning is yesterday there was a meeting with the World Health Organization and they were meeting, I'm going to have to actually read what intergovernmental negotiating body was meeting in order to hand over the power to who to dictate policies for future pandemics. You know what that means?
No. You might have to read that again.
It means that in the future, I don't know if this is passed or not, so because
Okay.
you know sometimes things take a little bit longer than this is an idea, but that in the future the World Health Organization can decide on the pandemics when we get locked down, who gets the vaccines. It's not our country anymore or our state. It's this
Okay, yeah.
organization.
Yeah, separate entity.
Yeah,
Kind of
which turns things
Get
back
rid
into
of the
world government.
responsibility and all accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And let the people that are going crazy. We have 2 minutes. What do you have to say? I've been talking the whole time.
No, go ahead. You're
Tell
doing a
me.
good job.
Well, so what do you think about? Did you get vaccinated? And if you did, it's fine.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
So that's good. We have a vaxxed person and a non-vaxxed person.
Right. And I.
What do you feel about
I
that?
didn't. Well, I have mixed emotions. I didn't really want to. I take care of somebody who is not in good health.
Uh-huh.
So I felt it was important that I was vaxxed in that case. But if I didn't, I probably. I'm up in the air. I probably wouldn't have because of all this stuff they're talking about, how it affects your DNA and whatnot. But you never know what to believe. So,
Well, you seem healthy.
I
so
seem
that's
healthy,
good.
yeah.
But I did read that in some cases there was it wasn't really vaccine that people were getting. It was, what do they call it when it's like water or whatever. It's not really the actual
A
vaccine.
placebo?
Yes. So you never know. Maybe you got lucky.
Yeah, you never know. So maybe I never even got it.
All right, we got to go. But Terry, thank you, and I hope that we can
Thank
do this
you.
again. You've been wonderful, and it's
Thank
very
you.
nice
Appreciate
to
it.
I'm Rita Cook,
Terry Murphy.
and we are ECP-TV.
Bye.
Cheers.